obviously, you know, this could be another rant, obviously. Freaking threw it, I just freaking beat up my DVD, you know, threw it so hard, you know, the case opened up and the DVD flew out. Not kidding. I threw it, the case opened up by itself and the DVD flew out. And honestly, I don't even care. Okay. For a second, just give me 1 second. Okay. I'm gonna pick this thing up and put it so I can show you what kind of movie it is. Okay. The tagline, the final battle. I call bullshit. Rise of the Dinosaurs, or by its original title, it's called Jurassic Attack. Okay. Now, of all the as is so far, all of the crappy, shitty dinosaur films that I've seen, the Dinosaur Experiment, okay, that still has like the worst cast that I've seen. It still is. It still has the worst cast. Now, for this film, I would put it as the second worst cast. I would, as all the ones I've seen, as the ones, all the ones I've recently done rants on. Yeah, the Dinosaur Experiment or Raptor Ranch. That's the worst cast as of so far. This I would put as the second worst cast. But for effects wise, this is out of all the ones I've seen, effects wise, I've said that all of them have mostly poor, horrible, tremendous, atrocious, pathetic, piss poor CG dinosaurs. But this here, I would say is one of the worst CGI dinosaurs or CGI effects wise I've ever seen on cheap, low budgeted science fiction films I've ever seen. Honestly. Now, yeah, that's what I was saying. Out of all the ones I've seen, this is one of the worst CG dinosaurs I've ever seen in my entire life. Why? Okay. When you look at these dinosaurs on the screen, literally, it's like these dinosaurs were copied and pasted. Like when you're making something, you know, you're making a scenery picture, you know, whatever landscape, you know. You take another picture of a dinosaur, you know. Literally, you take that image and you put it on there. Or same thing when filmmaking, you know. You take how I put it though, it's like that. Taking like you're filming a live version, right, of a landscape, you know, whatever you are, and then you take a moving picture image, you know, of a dinosaur. You copied it and you cut it out and you paste it on that. That's what these are. This is the worst CG dinosaurs or some of the worst effects I've ever seen for low budgeted films like this, you know. I've seen a lot of low budget films, you know, have much better effects than this. Now, when I would say this is worse, this is a lot worse than the effects are worse than the Dinosaur Experiment. Well, first of all, the Dinosaur Experiment, the only thing I did give props to was because they actually did have some little bits of practical effects, you know, at least, you know, for the Dinosaur Experiment. You know, there were some good up closes of the heads of the T-Rex dinosaur or Velociraptor heads, you know. At least the only best death in that film was a decent looking death where the asshole boss got picked up by an actual puppet head, you know, when a whole bunch of a waterfall of blood spilled on the couch, you know. That was an actual death. Now that was not done CGI, you know. You can actually see the dinosaur puppet lift the guy up, you know, instead of CGI death, you know, like this or the other ones, you know. The CGI deaths in this are so horrendous and pathetic, you know. Like it's the same thing, you know. When a dinosaur, like for instance, I don't care if I'm not gonna go into much into this because this film was so forgettable. As soon as I finished watching it, I would start instantly forgetting it about it. But I can tell you most of what it was about though. But for a second, hold on a second. But we get to like literally when the like one of the for the guys like later on in the film, like the guy in the opening of this film shows two guys on a plane, right? They fly over this place, you know. I forget what for their plane goes down. They both get out though, but the pilot, you know, or who was also a friend of this guy, who was this college professor, he dies very horrendously in CGI by dinosaur, by piss poor dinosaur, you know. Like even that. Well, first of all, it's like he's like the guy is like this close to the camera, right, like down right here, and the dinosaur is like over here, picks him up, but he almost like getting killed off screen, but it's not though, but it's like when the dinosaurs pick them up to kill them, you know. It's like they cut that person out, you know. Just as soon as the dinosaurs in there, the dinosaurs grab them, you know, their mouths, you know. Or like the college professor, whatever. And then he gets stranded there for some time, you know, living among the dinosaurs, you know. Then this army, this is the group of army soldiers. They go there to stop this bad guy who kidnapped a woman who's I guess a chemical scientist, I guess, I forget. They have an undercover agent there, you know, to rescue the girl, you know. They shoot the bad guys. The undercover guy gets killed by the main lead bad guy. They kill everyone. They take him hostage, you know. Then they're on the plane, you know, they're on their way, you know, then I forget, the plane gets, taken out, I guess, I forget, whatever. It has something to do with I guess, what the environment where it was, you know. The crashes, pilots are dead, and they're the only ones left. A couple of them get thrown away from the crash site, you know, some of them get separated. Then they get picked off with all the soldiers, the remaining soldiers, you know, they get picked up one by one. One of them, literally, like, I remember one of them, like, one of the soldier guys, you know, they get separated, you know, one guy gets killed, and all of a sudden, one of the bad CGI raptors comes in, and the guy, all of a sudden, he just goes and tries in attempts of running away. All the guy does is he just falls back and screams like this, you know. Oh my god. This film was so aggravating to watch, you know. I was skipping through because most of the film they're just walking through the jungle, you know, until most of the soldiers are dead, you know, and then they find the professor guy, you know, who's, you know, he's been there for some time, you know, because they see him out in the field with some brachiosauruses, you know, bad CGI brachiosauruses and some triceratops, you know. Then the CGI T-Rex's attack, you know, which I call total bullshit on this, you know, really call total bullshit on this. Like it was either the lead soldier guy who was the leader of the group, right? They're running away. The badly CGI T-Rex chases them. Kill this T-Rex very easily. How there was a thing where they threw like a grenade at it, I think, you know, and then he goes and starts shooting with I think it was with his rifle or a pistol. I think it was the pistol. Shoots it a couple of times, then boom, it drops dead just like that. So, in this, I guess it's very easily to kill a big, huge T-Rex, you know, with a pistol. It shoots it a couple of times, like here, and then a couple of times in the face. Yeah, that's how easy to kill a big, or like, you know, as some things in like in the Nostalgia Critic episodes, you know, like I'm the motherfucking T-Rex, you know, just reminds me of that. Kill it, yeah, like it's take that funny pun, you know, and just go like how easy it's very easy to kill these big motherfucking T-Rex, you know. But I just told total bullshit beyond, you know, stupidity, I guess, you know. And like how many times it does take those well, not in Jurassic, well, talking about Jurassic Park, yeah. Those T-Rexes look much bigger than these ones though, but well, they didn't have guns, they weren't shooting at it though, but like in well, they were in the second film, they were as they're running away, you hear gunfire. They're trying to shooting at though, but it does nothing though. Or the Carnosaur films, you know, like they're like in the Carnosaur 3, they were shooting at the T-Rex at the end of the film, but it didn't do nothing. They didn't kill it instantly. Or Carnosaur 2, where John Savage kills one raptor, which I thought was a better kill than any of these dinosaur kills in this film. I mean, John Savage in Carnosaur 2, he just goes in, as the raptor was attacking one of the character, a monk, you know, goes and takes a flare gun and shoots it and kills it instantly, you know. I would buy that more realistically than any of this and any of the stupidity in this film, you know. So then the guy takes where he's been hiding out all this time, you know. They want to know there's another way, because where they're at, you know, it's like this big huge crater, you know. I guess where a large meteor hit, you know, and all this environment eventually grew, you know, plants and stuff, you know. And they want to find a way to call for help, you know, to get another helicopter. The guy tells them there's another way called through Death Valley, you know. But it's the reason why it's called Death Valley, because I guess there's some more dangerous dinosaurs down that way, you know. So he tells them he doesn't want anyone to shoot the dinosaurs because they've lived here for so long, you know, getting another chance of life, you know. So he eventually agrees that there's a walk in. He purposely aggravates a badly CGI Triceratops, you know, on purpose, so that way they don't have to shoot the dinosaurs, you know. But one guy gets impaled by the Triceratops horns, poorly done, you know. And even when they find that guy dead, you know, like you got the guy got like a huge horn impaled right through him, you know. You expect to see like a large hole that you see straight through him, you know. When they find the guy dead, you just see like some blood here and there, not like a large gaping hole through him, you know. Whatever. Every single death in this film is lame beyond belief, you know. And you don't see this in the cover. Like there's also Soldier Woman right there, you know, among the group, you know. I don't remember shooting at a T-Rex like this, you know. So, and so they get to the Death Valley, where it's a field of T-Rexes, and of course there are some raptors there as well. They try to make a run for it. They try to make a run towards up towards the hill. The college professor guy, he runs a different direction, and then this is what I mean, where this death is like he just stands there as the T-Rex goes, and the T-Rex just like well, it devours, it eats him in one bite. Like as soon as he here's the guy, right? Like standing right here, and the T-Rex goes like this, and the guy is just gone instantly, like poof, like it fits inside his mouth, you know. But it's like as if as soon as the T-Rex went down to chomp on him, you know, it's like as if they just instantly cut the guy out, you know, so they make a bad effect instantly that the T-Rex ate him instantly, you know. I don't know how to describe it, but if you watch that part, you know, it's like as soon as it goes down, instantly cut the guy out until, you know, instead of replaced with bad CGI blood, you know. The CGI in this is so, even the deaths on both sides, on dinosaurs and humans, are so horrendous, and I'd say it's even worse than the dinosaur experiment. I just feel like throwing this film again, you know. I just feel like throwing it again. So they reach and go on top of the hill. Another guy gets killed by a raptor. They shoot at it. You know, they kill these dinosaurs. They can be killed very easily. You know, a couple bullets, and then they die instantly. I remember like one raptor gets shot right here, and then the next thing you know, raptor just all of a sudden just drops dead right next to it. I don't remember that raptor getting shot, but whatever. The lead bad guy eventually gets killed almost like off screen, just the guy falling down, and it cuts to the T-Rex, and it cuts to them getting on a helicopter, so. So they get on the helicopter, and that's pretty much it. And dinosaurs, there's still a couple T-Rexes still alive, you know. One of the lead bad guy gets a rocket launcher, blows up one T-Rex's head off, you know. Very piss poorly done. Like the T-Rex, a T-Rex got if I want to see a T-Rex get its head blown off more effectively, more practical, watch the ending of Carnosaur 3 Primal Species, where Scott Valentine, throws a piece of C4 into the dinosaur's mouth and hits their mouth, and boom, just blows up pieces to pieces, the head, And also, then also it cuts back to, between shots, it cuts back to, other, people on the mainland in the control room, where actually they get another appearance by Vernon Wells, guy who played famously known playing Bennett in Arnold Schwarzenegger's Commando, Yeah, he was also another Rant dinosaur piece of shit film that I also ranted on. He was in what was it? Jurassic City. That's what it was. He's almost like playing the same character that he is, because he's just a guy sitting in the control room like he mostly was in Jurassic City, And also funny enough, another familiar name that I know of, Corin Nemec is in this. He's been in episodes of Stargate SG-1. He's been in some other low budget films like this before, but also I remember also seeing on a Disney film called Operation Dumbo Drop, when he was much younger, with Ray Liotta, Danny Glover, and Dennis Leary, and Dougie Doug, he was among the soldiers to help to get this elephant to this other place, So that's another familiar name, familiar face, he's like the guy in charge in the control room, though. It's like because between shots, like he wants to send more help to rescue them. Vernon Wells says no, he wants to call in an airstrike and blow up the whole place, But Corin Nemec threatens him, and tells him no, abort that mission, And then Vernon Wells doesn't even die like badly he did in Jurassic City, he just goes and gets up and walks away. Well, whatever, it's all very pointless. They cut those shots in the control room, cut them all out, made the film would have made the film a lot shorter, I'm not going on like 30 minutes on this thing. I'm making a shortcut in here. This movie is a horrible, horrendous piece of shit. And it truly is. I never care about anybody, never gave a fuck about anybody. Never did. Everything in this film is piss poorly done, Even for either dinosaur deaths where they get shot and get killed very easily, by one or two bullets, and the human deaths are much as worse as well, This film on IMDb, this film gets a freaking 2.3 on IMDb. If you go on IMDb, you look up type in this name of this film, it'll show a different looking poster of this film, and it'll show a poster with its original title, Jurassic Attack, But who cares? This film still suck ass, Still sucks. And I don't know whoever made this here, the quote of this here, the back of this cover here, it says, "Walking with Dinosaurs meets Jurassic Park. As man battles space for the ultimate power on Earth." Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Walking with Dinosaurs meets Jurassic Park. I've watched I even watched that. I didn't mind watching the show. The show Walking with Dinosaurs. I even saw the film version, that came out in 2013 called Walking with Dinosaurs. Even the title of the show or the film, I would still say it's miles. Well, the show I would say is miles better than this. Even as a lot of negative reviews that Walking with Dinosaurs 2013 got, I would still say it's miles better than this. Even the effects of the dinosaurs in that film is miles better than this. Even the voice cast, I would say. I would even say the voice cast in that film is better than any of the human characters in this film, And meets Jurassic Park, They the people who made this, who mentioned put Jurassic Park on this, you think this is going to be better than Jurassic Park? No. This film is absolutely nothing compared to Jurassic Park. Nothing. This film doesn't even exist for comparison to Jurassic Park. This film doesn't even compared to Jurassic Park. This film does not exist. I hate this movie. I'm just like, yeah, worse effects, worse dinosaur effects than a Dinosaur Experiment. Of all the ones I did, this has one of the worst effects. It's literally a copy and paste image put on the live action screen, live landscape, I was going to say the effects in Dinosaur Experiment was better than this because there were some little bits of here and there of practical dinosaur puppet heads, even a much more practical dinosaur death in that film, which I do give credit to though, but that film still has the worst cast still. This is, I would put, the second worst cast. But yeah, this movie's a piece of shit, I would say it's one of the worst ones I've seen, and yet there's still more, There's I can't believe there's still more. Why no one if I did all these rants on these poor budgeted low budget dinosaur films, I ask why do I get these? Because maybe because for the sake of my DVD collection, or because I like things with dinosaurs, because I'm a dinosaur junkie, because I like dinosaurs, but I'm not gonna like everything that, because even if it has dinosaurs in a film doesn't mean I'm not gonna like it, Most of them have sucked, but there's still more, So yeah, I'm kind of short here. Rise of the Dinosaurs or Jurassic Attack still sucks. If anyone's there, I don't probably I don't think there's no reviews on this probably on YouTube or anything, because probably a lot of people has never heard of these movies though, except for maybe Age of Dinosaurs maybe, because it has two known actors in it though. But still, this film still sucks. I just want to throw it. Screw it. Whatever. If it's a rant, I'll just throw it anyway because I'm freaking mad right now. Yeah. I skipped a lot of other stuff, but I forgot most of it, Like I said, recently, I swear bad movies like those is making my freaking nose itch. I swear to God. I'm not even joking. When I watch good movies, my nose is fine, But when I watch these bad movies recently, if you've seen my other rants, my nose has been itching because I think that's the thing is I think I'm allergic to piss poor bad movies like these, Well, I'm cutting it here though. So anyway, thanks for watching. Rise of the Dinosaurs or Jurassic Attack, but it's called Rise of the Dinosaurs. Piece of shit, But it's one of the worst. It's one of the worst ones that I've seen. Of these dinosaur films. Low budget dinosaur films. Probably this and Dinosaur Experiment maybe is one of the worst ones I've seen. But like I said, there's still more to come. So. But anyway, thanks for watching, and take care, and stay tuned on the next movie review. Later.